The woman who saw. Her name was Ashael, though no one had called her that in this lifetime. There was an unnoticeable shift in the fabric of reality, subtle yet profound. Ashael, known as Ash, sensed it deep within her quiet spirit. The world around her continued spinning, oblivious to the thinning veil. No thunder roared, no sky lit up with ominous signals, simply a gentle shift. People moved faster, distracted by noise and endless screens, ignoring the subtle. A heaviness settled unnoticed in the air, invisible yet tangible to the awakened. Behind Ash's calm eyes, a quiet knowing stirred. Her consciousness expanded slightly. She felt the pressure behind her eyes, a whisper of something ancient awakening. In her solitude, Ash experienced a moment that felt both foreign and familiar. Without warning, her mind flooded with symbols, geometric patterns and lost voices. A gentle warmth pulsed in her forehead, a sign that she was remembering. She knew instinctively that her role was more significant than she realized before. The city's bustling streets hummed with life, oblivious to the shift in consciousness. Ash moved through her day like a shadow, mindful and intentionally present. Whispers of ancient truths echoed softly in her mind, urging her to remember more. No one noticed the quiet revolution beginning within her, silent but unstoppable. Her eyes now saw through the illusions of noise that cloaked true reality. It was as if a veil had become thinner, exposing glimpses of something greater. She remembered stories of awakening from ages past, tales of hidden truths. In her heart, she knew she was here to remind others not to follow blindly. A spark of purpose ignited within her, subtle but undeniable. Every interaction was a chance to plant seeds of awakening in others. Sometimes she would speak just enough to shift perspectives, quietly powerful. Her presence was like a quiet lighthouse amidst a chaotic storm of distraction. The city's noise often drowned out faint whispers of truth, but not for Ash. She often wondered when the veils had begun to become so thin without notice. The moment she truly saw the world for what it was, she understood her calling. Important messages passed through symbols and unspoken gestures waiting to be seen. She felt the gentle but persistent pressure behind her eyes calling her forward. In her solitude, Ash embraced her. Awakening is a sacred duty, not a burden. She understood that truth didn't just disappear, it was buried beneath layers of illusion. Finding moments of quiet became her way to reconnect with what was real. The city, oblivious to her internal awakening, continued its relentless pace. Still, Ash knew she was part of something far larger, a quiet shift in consciousness. Every subtle change in her perception was another thread in the collective awakening. She wondered if others felt the same heaviness and sensed the thinness of the veil. Her purpose was clear: to remind the world that truth remained buried yet enduring. The moment the veil began to thin was a gentle erosion, not an explosion, she often thought. When will others see this? The answer was patience, understanding that awakening unfolds in its own time. Ashael's name echoed in her mind, a whisper from her deeper self, calling forth. She knew her role was crucial, a silent guardian of awakening's delicate dawn. With each quiet moment of remembrance, she felt more connected to her true self. She promised herself she would continue to see beyond illusions, to witness the truth. The world might not notice yet, but she would carry the light of awareness onward.